Hello everyone, it's the Treva and Kevin Show, and this is our Make Me Over show, and we have a special guest coming up later in the show who's going to show you how to take your home from looking one particular way to dressing it up, sprucing it up. And how can we do that? Well, David Shelton is coming up in a little bit. Kevin Kennedy, we love to have guests come on our show and be a part of our show. We have had how many guests, would you say?
Oh, hundreds of guests. It's been
how many?
Great. I don't know. I wish I could go. You can go back and watch all the episodes.
All the archives. That's right.
Come on now. And David has got a unique talent. He's got a little secret. He's got a niche in the market.
Yes.
So no
for
one
that
can
home
really
decor.
Can compete with him on that. So it's good.
So any projects you're working on at home? I know you're busy with the law firm and things like that. You're quite a handyman, I hear.
Oh no, I'm really weak in that area. I had a mechanical bypass when I was born, so I never really learned how to do all the technology.
Because I needed my house painted, and I was going to call you to paint a few rooms.
Well, I'll get you a gallon of paint, and we'll go on by there and get you a couple of brushes, and you tear into it.
Oh my!
I'd hate to see what the job looked like afterwards, but we can get you started.
That's right. So how do you think that's a great thing, though? Home decor and taking something and fixing it up and sprucing it up.
Yeah, you can take those before and after pictures. Hello, come in. It's completely changed, just like any kind of business. But are you going to go the next level? Or are you going to stay in the past?
Yes.
It's time to move forward. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
And you say, well, I don't know if I've got this. God will provide for it. It'll bring some enthusiasm. You'll have more energy.
Absolutely. I love that. And speaking of more energy, over 400 episodes and so many countless guests.
Man.
It just goes on and on.
You've been talking my whole life.
I'm telling you.
I can put my head down and still hear you talking.
Well, I tell you what, we have to go to break.
Yep.
Okay? I want you to know that.
We'll be right back.
And it's also time for you to change your commercial up for the Kennedy Law Firm. It does air after this, and I need you to work on a new commercial.
A new image. I knew she would be saying
and we
hello
love that commercial.
Yeah.
But can we get a new one?
I think we should.
All right, let's do it right now.
Going to break.
Okay, we'll be back with more Treva and Kevin Show. Welcome back. This is a spotlight on business, and I'm here with the business owner himself, David Shelton. Made in the Shade.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about Made in the Shade.
Oh, goodness. This has been just an amazing adventure, and this business basically fell into my lap by the grace of God, and it's just been an absolutely wonderful adventure in helping the people to really finish out their homes and offices in a tremendous way with something that just makes it more beautiful and sometimes even add to the functionality of the room.
Okay, how does it make you feel to know that you are placing a beautiful smile on the faces of your customers when they have an idea of what they would like? And it's like, I can't find this particular blind or this color. How does that make you feel to know that you're bringing some joy and happiness?
And no, it's a humbling feeling. It really is. First of all, we're being invited into people's homes.
Yes.
And it's always a very, very humbling and welcome thing just to come to my home and show me what you can do for us. And, and it's a responsibility that we take very seriously, and it's a matter of really building those relationships with all of our clients. It really is an amazing
And
thing.
that's what you do, David. Let me tell you, David Shelton is such a people person, a friendly person. I mean, we're friends. I like to think that we're friends.
We've known each other a long time, Treva.
And you've tolerated me throughout the years.
Usually it's the other way around.
No. Made in the Shade. Talk about your showroom.
Well, the showroom.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. This has been kind of a labor of love. So we had a little small space that's probably not much larger than this table, actually. So it was tiny. It was well hidden. It was probably Clarksville's best kept secret, trying to find out where that old showroom was. And so we moved it to a much more perfect location, right on Madison Street, and we've got a Jimmy John's right next to us, so the fresh bread smell is just marvelous.
So what's hot right now? Like, what are people, they're interested in right now? What are people buying?
I'm seeing the fastest growth in areas like roller shades. These are shades that are very clean, very sleek. You've got some small patterns on there. They're just really one of the more popular things. And shutters.
Wow.
Shutters, they're gorgeous. With you've got the louvers that can be turned. They're like fine furniture for your windows, and they are absolutely stunning.
Wow, I love it. So what is in this season as far as we're getting ready to, well, right now we're in the winter season, but soon spring, it's coming. And so any tips or anything you can share?
Well, the biggest thing is a lot of time people ask me, how do I know it's a window that I want to put something in? Mm-hmm. Well, it's ask yourself 3 questions.
Okay.
Are you looking for privacy out of that window? Is there an issue out of privacy?
Okay.
I mean, that's something you can figure with a paper bag, but sometimes you want something a little nicer.
Yeah.
The second thing is light control. I mean, how many of us have migraines and we need to have that little sanctuary from that light? So
yes.
I had a dear friend growing up, and she always hosted a Bible study for us, and she had the worst migraines, and you could tell she was squinting, and so she had a room that didn't have that was able to close all the curtains and stay dark. So light control is very important.
Light control, okay.
And the third one is decoration. Do you want it to kind of make a statement in your room?
Yes.
And sometimes you got the big 18, 20-foot window that it needs a little something to kind of tone down the light, but also to dress it in a way. And that's what we come in.
So what happens? Say I'm interested, and so what do I do? What do I do?
You can visit us at our showroom right there on Madison Street, right next to Jimmy John's, or you can give us a call, 931-378-5157.
Okay.
And or you can stop online at our website at ClarksvilleBlinds.com or MadeInAShade.Clarksville.com. Usually it'll go to the same place.
Okay.
And you can fill out a simple form right there on the homepage, or even dig into it. We've got a lot on our website you can browse through.
So, David, what if I'm trying to find a particular color for my room? Say I have my room, it's a beautiful color, say teal, and I've got some brown. And
teals are hot right now.
Okay, so how do you match? How do I do color matching? And
that's where it comes in. We come to you.
Really?
You can either come to the showroom, bring some of this, or bring our sample to your home.
Wow.
And we'll sit there and we'll show you all the colors, see it in your lighting, hold it up to your wall, and look through the windows. And sometimes I'll do the little eye doctor thing. You're like, A or B, A or B.
Wow.
And there's always someone in the back says, can you do that again? So it's really a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun.
It sounds like you are enjoying what you do.
Immensely.
Tell everyone the name of your business.
Made in the Shade of Clarksville, right there on Madison Street, 1820 Madison Street, next to Jimmy John's.
Okay, well, we're excited. David is going to be supporting the Treva Kevin Show, and you're going to see him around from time to time. And David, I'd like to thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Treva.
Made in the Shade.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back.
It's the Treva and Kevin Show.
Treva and Kevin Show. Mr. Kevin C. Kennedy.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. You know, we love home decor.
Yeah.
And speaking of home decor and decorating, how about our new set?
Come on, it's good.
This is gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous?
This is
it
gorgeous.
has been revamped. I mean, we have come, Kevin and I, we've come a long ways. We
It's a
started
makeover.
out with one camera
How I remember.
and one studio light, and now 5 cameras, several lights, a whole crew, entire crew, a beautiful wood floor, and a new set for the Treva and Kevin Show.
Yeah, those lights do wonders for you.
Oh my goodness
Go
gracious!
on and testify.
I love the
Tre-
lights.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Yeah, so our dear friend David Shelton.
Yes, David,
from
good to see you.
Clarksville, we brought him in because people have a lot of decorating questions.
Yep.
They want to
Challenges.
beautify challenges. They want to beautify their homes. So, David, what are some of the things that people are saying out there? What can they do to improve their space?
Well, the amazing thing is that so many of us are spending more time at homes.
Okay.
So improving that space becomes more and more necessary. So and the biggest thing that sometimes a lot of folks may not think about would be the window treatments. Maybe grandma draperies are getting a little out of date. Yeah. And I could give you Treva's draperies that fit the room perfectly.
Okay.
Imagine that with just the right color and the right style.
Yes,
So-
right. And what about texture?
Textures. I've got textures. I've got sequins. I've got. You don't need those. I've
Yeah,
got.
we like a little sparkle
Yeah.
going
a
on.
little bit of
Turn it up,
embossing. You've
Dave.
got different types of styles, and we have a carefully curated selection of fabric, plus an entirely different line that is totally custom, where I can match up to 800 colors.
Wow,
And
that is
patterns.
wow.
It-
Well, you said it best earlier. You said, Kevin, it's the staycation.
Yes.
Okay, explain that to the.
Well, if you're not going out on a vacation, you're going to stay home, so that's a staycation.
Yes.
And when you got a staycation, sometimes you need to have a little something that reminds you. I had one lady that turned her entire living room into what she called a Florida room. Mm-hmm. And she said, I can't go to the beach. I just bring the beach to me. Yeah. So she put in this lovely, took out all this 70s home stuff out of there and opened it up, knocked out a wall. I'm seeing people do that all the time. And we finished it off with some amazing window treatments, including a set, what we call a smart drape, which is a drapery that operates like a vertical blind. You know those vertical blinds the 70s called? They want their blinds back.
Yeah.
Well, we've got something totally new and amazing.
Oh my goodness! And you mentioned something about you can speak to your the remote control or beyond that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, better than the remote.
Alexa, Apple, Google Home. All of those have technologies that we can tap into, and you can use your voice to control your shades.
Okay, tell us how it works.
It's great. I just walk out into my living room, and right after I wake up in the morning, I say, Alexa, good morning, and my lights turn on, and my shades roll up, and I do my little happy dance, and I go back to bed usually.
Can you imagine that, Kevin?
That is.
It
It's
is so
unbelievable.
cool.
This
And
is
it's
the
easy
real
to do.
world.
Wow.
The world
Because
of
I remember
technology.
back in the day, my mother, she would wear me out. Treva, turn the
You
light
were
off.
the
turn
remote.
I was the remote. But now.
Yeah, I was the
power of
clicker from my
techno-
dad's TV.
Yes.
So-
And if I said something, it was like, what did you say? And so it was like, no, Mother,
No,
I didn't
no.
say anything. So it is a blessing to see how technology, how advanced we are.
It really is. And putting that 21st century technology, even with timeless Roman shade and gorgeous drapery, honeycomb, blind, we can put all of them, match it together to make something that is truly amazing.
And I imagine if you have a home and you're trying to sell, your house is on the market, and you had this custom decor, that would really increase the value.
It helps to bring up the value of the home.
Yes.
Like shutters, for example.
Oh.
Plantation shutters,
Okay.
they transform the entire room. And what's even better is they actually improve the value of your house.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. So Kevin, what are you thinking? You think it's time for a new project?
Well, the Roman shade.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what the Roman shade
A
is.
Roman shade is a shade that kind of folds as it comes up. It's usually made out of drapery fabric. And you've got liners, you've got different types of styles, but it has that timeless, classic look. They are
Timeless.
absolutely stunning, and they are handmade right here in America.
That's amazing.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And you call that a Roman style?
It's a Roman shade.
Isn't
Roman
that
shade.
something?
And I've been in the facility where they're made down in Miami in one of our companies, and you've got laser cutting machines and blue-haired old ladies with their sewing machines. It is just so neat to see all of that.
So if a person who's watching today, they say, why not I just go down to my local store, my local, 24-hour store and just purchase, or why do I need to come and have something custom when I can just go to a regular, a store and just purchase out of the store?
Well, every window is unique. Every style is unique.
Okay.
The DIY folks are so amazing because they can go in and take care of things and do it very quickly on a time and on a budget. And sometimes not everybody necessarily wants to do that. Or doesn't have the time.
That's right.
I mean, not like Kevin's got so many different things
He has a lot of
he's got
windows.
to do.
He has a lot of windows.
Well, he's
I've been
also
to his
got
home.
a lot to do for work because running a law firm is not something that's very small.
And I'm technologically challenged.
Yes.
I'd say, okay, Dave, that
You know my
window's
dad
real
then.
tall, real
Yes.
tall. Okay, put Treva on the ladder, and then.
Oh, no.
Oh, I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, do you have to
the
get up that
amazing
high
thing
too?
is that
He
so,
gets up there.
I'm not getting up there.
No.
I got people that work for us that do an amazing job. They'll just climb up there, just get up there, do what they need to, come back down,
You
go to the
have
next.
advanced, David.
I
When you started out, you were doing it all.
I was doing it all, and
But
I've got
you
the
have
knees
grown.
to prove it. Let me tell you.
Wow.
So the amazing thing is with all of that is if you don't have the time, if you don't have necessarily the interest in doing it yourself, that's where we come in. We'll do all the work for you. Come in and help you make the best choice for your windows.
Is that right? So recently I visited your showroom.
Yes.
Kevin, I had to go take a look at the showroom. And
You
when I
gotta stop
say
by.
it was phenomenal.
I am so proud of that
beautiful.
showroom.
I thought I was in like Nashville or another city. You took me there and you were so proud to show it to me. So we do have a video clip where I was at your store.
Oh, we gotta
and
see it.
you were just like so confident and happy because I've known you for many years, David, and you are doing what you love. You
It's
are
fun.
helping people.
It's fun. I love it. I'm helping people. It's great. It really is.
Wow. So the video that I shot, you were showing us that display. We're going to see that. So what do you, and before we go to that, how does it feel to be here with Kevin Kennedy and myself here on the Treva and Kevin Show?
I remember years ago.
He's been around the block.
Well,
with us.
wait, I was here when y'all when y'all first started.
That's
So-
right.
That's right. I
Take us
And
back.
seeing this now, it's like we've all kind of stepped into our zone.
Step into another
Were
zone.
you impressed when you came today?
Absolutely.
Are you proud of us?
I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of the fact that no matter what, we press on to take hold of that for which Christ Jesus is taking hold of us.
Ooh, I tell you
Pressing toward
what.
the mark.
That
tell you
is
what.
my scripture right there.
All right, well, your information is on our screen. This is David Shelton, Made in the Shade, and we're
Made
going to
in
take
the
a
Shade.
look at that video that I shot. And thank you for being a part and
Yeah.
coming today to be with us. And we're definitely going to be following
It is
all the
my
great
pleasure.
things you're doing.
These long-term relationships, when
Yes.
the
That's
whole
the way it
thing
is.
falls
That's
apart,
how to do it.
you
Yes.
stand on those relationships.
That's
it's the
right.
love of Christ that keeps us together.
Yeah.
God bless you,
It's
David.
how we
Thank
deal
you,
with each
David.
other and how we deal with everyone else.
Thank you, David Shelton, our special guest, Made in the Shade.
Glad to be here.
All right.
Hey, Treva, Kevin, I'm down here in our showroom right here on Madison Street. Y'all, you gotta come see this thing because when you got things in here that start moving and sometimes all of a sudden, this is a patio shade. And it can be tracked down no matter what, if it stays in place. It's an amazing thing. And these are just a taste of what we've got in here. Check out these shutters. I mean, you've got waterproof shutters. You've got stained wood shutters. These are motorized, by the way. You've got your popular white shutters and wood shutters. You've got all kinds of different ideas. No matter what you can do. You've got draperies that are custom made. You've got side panels. You've got these amazing doors that work through here. And you know how much everybody loves vertical blinds in this world? I mean, the 70s call, they want their blinds back. Let me show you something amazing right here. You've got fabric blinds right here that work and operate just like a vertical blind. Close it off for privacy, leave the sheer. You can walk right through it, let the dog in and out, make sure they're not muddy, but hey, they're machine washable. This is just the kind of thing that is a taste of what we have to offer here at Made in the Shade. We're so excited to be a part of the Treva and Kevin Show. You guys are awesome. And hey, David, how you doing?
Show. Kevin, I love doing this show with you.
Yeah.
We have so much fun, and everyone who comes says it's behind the scenes. That's really what they love. If you were here in studio with us, you would get to see there are a lot of moving parts here on the set of the Treva and Kevin
Sure
Show.
is. A lot of fun, a lot of laughter, a little
Yes.
excitement. And it's what it's going to really take to move us into this new year.
Yes.
To get up and let's get something done. You said it. Let's get it done and then some.
Okay, so how are things over at the Kennedy Law Firm? Let's talk about the Kennedy
Well,
Law
it's all
Firm.
good. When the pandemic hit, it hit a lot of lawyers, and many were naturally scared to come out, and so they did a withdrawal and kind of fell back. So that gave opportunity. When you needed a lawyer, there were some that were closed down completely,
Yes.
and have been for a pretty good while. And so that makes it hard. They call the lawyers essential, and I do believe that.
Yes.
Because if you've had a problem, you need immediate help, and you need it right now.
That's right.
So I do believe that the lawyers are essential, and of course, one of our judges passed away due to COVID. So that sent a chill throughout the entire bar, from the judges to the lawyers,
Yes.
and made everybody reevaluate, rethink, and go hit them again.
Yes, and I'm so grateful that the Lord has kept you and your
Amen.
law firm.
Thank you, Lord.
And has kept me and kept our staff, kept our team healthy at the Treva and Kevin Show. That's a blessing.
Yes, it's a real blessing, the favor of God. So we want to praise Him today.
Yes, sir.
And thank Him.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up, and we thank you so much for another great show. And until next week, tell a friend that we're on. Find us on Facebook, Family Treva and Kevin Show, and we'd love to see you, hear from you. And until we meet again, we'll talk with you soon.
See ya. Bye-bye. God bless you.